All I can do is say I blame the nest line.
Oh my god, Bioshock is amazing.
And here is Blazemaster. To be perfectly honest, he's actually a very weak figure for me. First of all, he I have a lot of complaints about him first. First of all is if you spin this, you realize that wobbles. I watch other people's reviewers I watch other people's reviewers and theirs don't wobble like mine. So that's the first thing that brought up a couple of questions like, okay, did I grab the rinky dinky one? I don't know what kind of helicopter it is, but I do know he is a Channel 7 action news helicopter. Stay tuned on Channel 7 at 7 on the 7th. 7. But so far he's nice little helicopter. He's very, very narrow. Long, but narrow. Um, really the only complaint I have is the obligatory. Now apparently it's a must for all helicopter transformers to have. If it's above a scout size, they must have a spinning rotator gimmick. Which, on the Blackout toys, are actually kind of decent because they're actually big enough for you to do it. But this is just like, this was unnecessary. I could have seen them taking this out to make this thing actually split apart and actually stay on the arms, because these are the arms right here. And it's just a very, if you took that off, it's actually a very, very nice chopper, but it's just the blades is really getting to me. Well, that's all I can really think about it. Well, here, onto robot. Hey, and we're back with his robot mode. And first thing off, he has robot chicken feet. Yes, robot chicken feet. Um, articulation really quickly. Thanks to transformation, this can bend. Stops right there. That whole part can bend all the way back. That can bend forward, but who wants that? We like chicken feet. That can turn. That can turn forward, back. The legs actually have very good articulation, as you just saw. Um, arms, that's where it kind of gets in. Because I can tell his hands are just these big, huge claw thingamabobs. It's just the top of the helicopter plopped on there, and they call it an arm. No, just no. Um, overall, he doesn't look half bad. I have to blame the Nest line for turning on me getting figures that are outside the movie. The complaint transfers from the vehicle onto this mode where it dangles. It has no kind of locking mechanism whatsoever, so it just dangles there for a minute. So I can't lock it, even though the instructions say I have to put it up like this. The minute I did that, I was like, okay, let's see if it locks. No, it doesn't. Great. Oh yeah, and how do you put this on this arm? No, it's not no neat little gimmick where it parts off this, wraps around, and hooks onto this. No, it's just a simple gimmick of, let's just save money. Just pop that off and put that on right there. And it loosely hangs on right there. Oh yeah, the one time it doesn't want to fall off. But yeah, I barely touch it, and it pops right off. You do not believe how many times I accidentally bump this thing and it falls right off. I know that's one major complaint, is this weapon system. I know I'm not going to do how some of you are saying, oh, you can display him where it looks like scissors coming out of his hand. No. Bad. I know I blame the List 9, but the Nest line, but mostly I would have to blame the actual two things. Well, actually, I can blame this line kind of. Bludgeon for mentioning blades, and the game. Finally got my copy of Transformers the game for from Christmas because I was promised it, but I was supposed to get on the Wii, but ended up getting on 360. And he ends up being one of the random Autobots that ends up being a sniper. And so, of course, me being a natural sniper, I was like, I'll look into it. And I ended up finding out I like this guy. There we go. Kind of like I really like how they did with the fins back here, make it back a neat little designer backpack. Because that's the one thing I don't like about current helicopters is that they don't know what to do with the tail fin. Most of the time, oh, let's just split it, or let's just hang there. No, bad people. That's one of the reasons why I didn't like the the blackout mold. It's because the tail end just sits there. The reason why I'm not happy and bouncy as usual is because, well, it's late at night, and two, this guy has me complaining more about him than I thought. I'm glad I only paid $10 for this figure because actually I think I should have paid less. I really should have. But he's going to take a room up on my shelf just the same. He actually adds a little bit more bulk on him. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, then I ran out of Mountain Dew. Ah, ran out of Mountain Dew. Anywho, yeah, arms kind of hindered. They can go at the elbow, somewhat at the shoulder. You see what I mean? Oh yeah, and these little kiblets get in the way. He's a good display piece, I have to admit that, but actually playing with him, just keep him up there. Just don't move him at all. Let's see. Where'd it go? Crud. I think it went underneath my... Yep, it did. Nope, found it. See, found it. It went underneath my desk. Ta-da! A neat little tidbit is that I just defragged my hard drive, so I have now 30 gigs left. My computer's now gonna be faster at uploading, faster at editing, and that's about it. I know this is gonna be a short-ass review because this guy doesn't really have me bouncing up and down for him, but thanks to the new format I have listed out for me, I had to review him since I bought him. For if you haven't caught on by now, the new format is buy it, record me actually showing it to you in box, then cracking it open, playing with it for maybe a day or two, then reviewing it. Yeah, this guy's not really fun to mess with. But anywho, oh yeah, late breaking news. As of this filming, for some of you guys will just know, Toy Fair 2010 is going on, and Transformers, of course, is there like every year. And apparently, they're bringing RPMs back. They're bringing RPMs back because apparently they're a big success because all they are fucking cars. I don't know how they're a big success. Now they're bringing these Voyager class cars that can pop out guns and But the really big news is that they're coming out with a Human Alliance Jazz. That's right. And here's a couple of pictures of them. I really like those pictures, and not to mention, I really like how they hide the gun. The problem is with the old one is that with the old Jazz figure from the first movie is that they had no place to put the gun, so it just floated around. You can barely tell, but the gun actually turns into a bike for Linux to ride on, and that's what I thought was really neat about it. That's what's really getting me bouncy and excited is that new HI figure coming out. And well, and here's a link to go to TFW 2005 and check out all the new stuff coming out. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, and have a good night.